What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Game Plan Pod. I'm Peter.
And I'm Vincent.
And today we're going to be discussing our NFC and AFC championship picks as the games will be held this Sunday. And it's going to be a matchup between Jarrett Stidham and the Broncos hosting the Drake May New England Patriots. And then in the NFC, we have the Sam Darnold-led Seahawks hosting the LA Rams and Matt Stafford in a head-to-head battle in an NFC West showdown. So, Vincent, who do you have in the AFC Championship game?
So, obviously, this pick it did vary, obviously, with the injury to Bo Nix in the overtime win against the Bills. I mean, Bo Nix going down with a broken ankle obviously changes it. And I think I'm going to have to go with the Patriots here because I think their defense is very good. And I don't know how we don't know how Jarrett Stidham's going to play out. The Broncos' defense is very, very talented, but we don't know how long it can keep the Patriots at bay until they finally break through. We saw that the prior week we just saw this last week with the Texans and the Patriots. The Texans defense was holding the Patriots until finally they broke through and came away with the win. As much as I would like to see the Broncos win, it would be a cool little story if Jarrett Stidham won. I'm going to take the Drake May and the Patriots here to go on to the Super Bowl.
Look, I mean, you got Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, who's played one I don't even know how 4 career games in 3 years. I mean, it's gonna be a blowout. Like, this is just gonna be a terrible game in my opinion. Like, the Broncos have a good defense, they're well coached, but you can't. It's not gonna happen. I mean, it's not gonna happen, Broncos fans. I'm sorry, you heard it here first. Patriots are gonna win by, I say, 20 plus. I mean, Drake May is gonna obliterate this team once Jarrett Stidham has like 4 interceptions. That's my take. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say about the AFC Championship. Going to the NFC Championship, it's gonna be a matchup. It's gonna be a bloodbath between two really, really good teams, really competitive, well coached teams. You have Sam Darnold, who's still recovering from an oblique injury, which didn't even show last week for San Fran. He played so well, even though they were carried by the defense
And
in
the
first half of the game. And the run game.
Kenneth
But
Walker
now
had 3
Zach
touchdowns.
Charbonnet is out for the year. He's getting a season-ending surgery.
Kenneth Walker had 3 touchdowns, obviously on the ground, 119 yards, I want to say, something like that. It's obviously a factor that maybe the reason why Sam Darnold didn't throw a lot was because of that oblique injury, and we might have to see that because the Rams defense, in my opinion, the Rams are a better team than the Niners. The Niners were hurt, and so I think it's going to be a fun matchup. Obviously, I think the last matchup they had was that Thursday night football game, that crazy comeback by the Seahawks.
Insane.
A great game right there, and I honestly expect to see the same game coming into the playoffs. Right now, they are in Seattle, so that could be a factor for the Rams because playing in Seattle is tough. But, Peter, who do you have winning this game?
We have a battle. We have a battle on our hands. The LA Rams have been surviving these past games. I mean, they barely beat Carolina. They barely beat Chicago and a turnover-prone Caleb Williams, who still had a good game, but he had a lot of turnovers. Give me the LA Rams to win in Seattle. Psych! Give me Sam Darnold. I've been a Seattle believer this entire season. I've been a Seattle bandwagon this entire season. Give me Seattle. I believe they will come out on top, whether you like it or not. Whatever happens in the first half, I don't care if they're down by 15. They will come back. Doesn't matter what happens. I have Seattle. Look, they are one of the best coach teams. I feel like McDaniels is probably one of the best, if not the best coaches in the NFL right now, even though he's only a second-year coach. I believe in Sam Darnold. I believe in this offense. I believe in JSN. I believe in Seattle, the home team. With the crowd's going to go crazy for this game. They really want this rematch against the Patriots and to get their get back. This is the best defense to the league in my opinion. It is Seattle. I mean, Henry, we were texting last week, and he took San Fran. I'm like, San Fran will not score. Quote me, San Fran will not score, and they didn't end up scoring a touchdown.
They had 2 field goals.
6 points, 2 field goals the entire game. I give me Seattle in this game. I pick them every week. Who do you have?
I've been saying it. My pick for the Super Bowl has been the Rams, and I'm gonna go with the LA Rams to knock off Seattle here. I think that the more playoff experience with Stafford could be a factor into this, but it's going to be a battle. Playing in Seattle is not easy. I'm not discrediting Sam Darnold. He's been playing great all season, in my opinion, and obviously they have a factor of JSN's been great, but we'll see. We'll see because the Rams do have the wide receiver duo of Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams on the field here now. They have a fully healthy offense, and the Seahawks do too besides Charbonnet. But this is going to be a battle. I'm taking the LA Rams here, but it's definitely going to be a close one. I don't think it's going to be a defensive battle. It's definitely going to be a shootout between both teams, and I'm going to take the Rams coming out here to go face the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And, well, if that's the case, then if it's Patriots versus Rams, it's the two MVP frontrunners for the Super Bowl as well. So who knows that? I don't think
that would be really cool.
It'd be really cool to see it because obviously the awards haven't been given out yet, but it'd be cool to see the two MVP frontrunners go at it and see who comes out on top. But give me the LA Rams to knock off Seattle. I think they've had all these crazy wins, and they're a gritty team right now. And Stafford knows that his time's coming down. He's playing out, and he's trying to play out of his mind for his last chance at a Super Bowl.
Look, I just want to see Sam Darnold win a Super Bowl. I just want to see that. Imagine telling a Jets fan back in 2019 that Sam Darnold would be taking the Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl over the New England Patriots. I mean, I'm a Sam Darnold believer. What can I say? I believe in Sam Darnold. I feel like he really has the ability this year to win a Super Bowl against. There's not a lot of dominant teams. I feel like LA Rams used to be the dominant team in the NFL, and they kind of showed that they're beatable. The last couple of weeks, and so I'm really gonna take Seattle in this one. I'm praying for a Seattle win. I'm gonna wear my Russell Wilson Seattle Seahawks jersey on Sunday, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Mike McDonald's been a great coach all season. And I just think that it's also gonna be a big Seattle, like how the coaches play out, and it's gonna be two on both sides of the AFC and NFC, both great coaching, and well, I think we're in for a good weekend of football, and I'm very excited to see these battles play out. And who knows, maybe the Broncos pull it off with Jarrett Stidham. The last time the Patriots played a backup quarterback in the playoffs, they lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles, Nick Foles. So who knows what could happen now. Anything can happen in the NFL. This NFL season has been a crazy one. If you told me the Seahawks would be 14-3 in the NFC Championship as the 1 seed, I think I'd call you crazy in the start of the season, honestly. And same thing with the Broncos being the 1 seed.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing.
Same thing with New England.
I think New England was going to be better.
They started 1-2.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been a crazy NFL season, and I think it's only going to get more crazy in the championship games and the Super Bowl. But I'm going to ask you, obviously I'm assuming if you have the Seahawks going on to
I have the Seahawks winning the
Super Bowl. So you got the Seahawks, I got the Rams,
and
that's who we're going to see what happens. And I'm very excited.
I think whoever comes out in the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl. I do not think New England's going to win. I really don't.
I completely agree. I think whoever comes out of the NFC is winning the Super Bowl.
I think both teams are better than New England.
Yeah, I think the same thing here. I think that whoever comes out of the NFC will win the Super Bowl, like you just said. And I just think it's because of maybe the more experience. This is Drake May's first playoff run. He's shown signs of mistakes a little bit over the last couple of the 2 games, but there's obviously these 2 games have been an improvement for the big stage now. So we'll see how it plays out. And this is going to be some good football play.